Hello, this is Dorian the videographer, and we got a few more submissions for the constructive criticism feedback thread. So let's just go through that, see the couple of new submissions we have. We have one from Chris Botha. I'm not gonna bother with that one. Oh boy, you already clicked off the video. Okay, let's just see what you've done. Fairmont High School. Already 1,500 views and 25 likes. Very nice. All right. Very nice establishing shot. That panning shot was a bit too quick. I didn't get to read all of that. Welcome to the home of Fairmont, and it's also kind of blurry. Fairmont Hockey, Brian LG Astro. So what you could have done different with that shot is, if you wanted to start with getting the ground and then coming up to it, you should have done it from a bit farther away so we had a bit more time to read it instead of it being full screen and because of the motion being blurry and hard to read. It's just a little thing. Okay, lots of moving shots. Ooh, some slow motion. Nice. Very nice tracking shot. A little smudge on the lens there, but well, what can you do? Oh, this is nice.
I think what makes a great school is a school.
So here, because of the angle you had it filmed at, since you weren't square with the text, with the writing here, we can notice that the top line is slightly off center or off level. So you could have just in post just, rotate that 2 degrees, 3 degrees, how much you need to, and you could have fixed that. It's just, I'm just nitpicking at little things because this is overall well edited and filmed video. So if the point of me reviewing this is what can you improve, that's why I'm nitpicking in, like, okay, tweak this, tweak this. That's the kind of feedback I can give for well done videos.
I think what makes a great school is a school where everyone, you talk about parents, learners, staff can feel safe.
Nice momentum.
You can become.
It's very good when he's identifying key elements and key terms. The fact that you had footage of that and inserting them, that's perfect timing, perfect storytelling. Great job.
I'm the best version of yourself.
That's one of the things that I love about Fairmont, in the fact that everybody in the community works towards the same goal.
Nice project.
Which position you hold within the Fairmont community. At the end of the day, we're all focused on the fact that we want to.
Good job with ducking down the audio when they're talking.
To be able to enter the weird wide world after school. And that's the goal. And
Did she say weird?
To be able to enter the weird wide world after school.
Weird white world?
And that's the goal. And so it doesn't matter where you are in the hierarchy, that's the goal. And when you have one goal, then it's an easier thing to achieve when everybody works together.
We really have come at this from a completely different angle, and that does set us apart from all the other schools.
Okay, her lower third was the busiest with the most text, and hers went away quicker than the other two. I'm pretty sure. Or is it just my impression?
It's an easier thing to achieve.
Let me double check.
When everybody works together.
We really have come at this from a completely different angle, and that does set
So it
us
goes away after
apart
4 or
from
5 seconds.
The same things that I love.
How long was hers?
You can become the best version of yourself.
That's one of the things that I love about Fairmont, in the fact that everybody in the community works.
Okay, so hers didn't fade out, but you did do a hard cut after 5 seconds. And what about his?
I think what makes a great school is a school where everyone, you talk about parents.
Okay, so the other ones you didn't get a chance to fade because you cut to footage. But I feel like because hers had a bit more information, I would have left it on a little bit longer.
Does set us apart from all the other schools in the area. That, you get the culture right and everything else is right.
So she is, because of the lighting, she's really shiny. So she's got a few hot spots on her forehead and cheek and tip of her nose. So either diffuse your light a bit more or apply some some very basic stage makeup that is specifically made to reduce shine on on skin. So those are a couple ways you can improve this little issue.
In the area that you get the culture right and everything else is right.
When you challenge mediocrity, when you realize for yourself that you don't have
Very
to
good mix
be
of different
just one
angles
of the
on the
group.
same student,
You
so
do
very
have special
good
abilities
storytelling.
which will enable you to make yourself noticed.
People ask me what's the difference between the schools? What makes Fairmont special? Our core values. I think of
Okay, so this is a bit lengthier, so it's not a 1 minute promo, it's like a 3 minute promo, but the storytelling, the script writing, either the school came up with that or you came up with it, or you had an interviewer that was doing the interviewing and you were just the videographer, but whoever was in charge of asking the questions or if they scripted those answers, everything's flowing very nicely and it's very informative and it's very like it's standing out. So the video storytelling is good and the content within the video is good. So this is a really good video.
RISE, respect, integrity, service, and excellence. I think that's important. If you live your life and you base your life on those core principles, you're a good person. We will all be in this.
So that's 3 shots in a row where they're done talking, we still see their mouth moving, and then it cuts to like it's too obvious that that sentence is cut up in 3 chunks. You do have the 2 angles to switch in between, so you should have switched a bit sooner. The tricky thing is, in order for it to look flawless, you have to switch on a common element. So either mouth open, like if he's done talking and his mouth is open, the next sentence when it picks up, it has to be with the mouth open too. Otherwise, the mismatch will make it obvious that it's a hard cut and a different time when it was filmed.
Respect, integrity, service, and excellence. I think that's important. If you live
So his mouth was open, he was just opening, and let's go really slow.
you
So you could see his teeth, his bottom teeth, and then you. So I would have maybe gone a couple of frames before he says you, because he would have had to open his mouth, or cut the previous clip a bit sooner before he's opening his mouth and showing his teeth. So
it's important.
yeah, so it's a tough edit, but you could have made it work somehow. Either apply a bit of B-roll here to cover the transition, or do like a flash transition, or if you're not into that kind of stuff, I don't know, put some text or something to distract us. There's a couple of things you could have experimented with, and you probably did, and this is just the best that you could have gotten. And it's it's okay if it happens once, but if it happens 3 times in a row, it's too distracting for me personally, because I'm a videographer and I notice it.
If you live your life and you base your life on those core principles, you're a good person. We will all be in a society.
So there was also like a bit of like a half second of quiet after core principles. That's when he reopened the mouth, and that shouldn't have been there, and the pause shouldn't have been there, because it's the same sentence. It's okay to do a quick cut and the audio to kind of jump or seem like it's fast-paced. It's okay because it's the same sentence.
Base your life on those core principles, you're a good person. We will all be in the society we want to be in.
To understand
So all of those 3 that just happened there, you could squish them together with no pause in between, and it would still sound natural because he's keeping the same tone. So yeah, just a little tweak I would recommend there.
And it's not just about the school's core values.
Love
it's about
the
their core
dynamic
values
shots.
and living it every day. And once we did that, some truly magical things started to happen. The kids now really want to develop themselves. They understand that Fairmont values them, values their leadership and who they are as
Very
individuals.
nice
And I think in that
focus pull.
context, Fairmont has gotten something right that many other schools hasn't.
Nice, showing the Fairmont logo when she's mentioning Fairmont. So very good attention to detail and continuity, and very good job of capturing students in diverse activities, indoors, outdoors, with teachers, with each other, during recess, and being happy, being interactive, being you know, like you are 100% selling everything they're saying. The video is backing up all the core values that these people are talking about. So great job.
At this point,
People need to trust each other. Learners need to feel safe. If a learner does not feel safe in a classroom, he or she.
Those are two moments again where
We spend
the
a
video
lot of time
stayed a bit
at
too
school,
long there.
Our learners and our educators, and quantity time must be equated to quality time spent in interaction, and not.
If you managed to film all of this in one day, I'm very impressed, and that means you had very good pre-production planning and storyboarding, and also time management, because you had to attend the activities that they were doing and also schedule with the teachers to record, which most likely might have happened after school hours, I imagine.
Not only learning, but building relationships as well.
I think it's important that we stay
That little
relevant,
smile was good.
that we don't forget about the old school values of manners and respect, and have a servant heart to strive for excellence, but then also to embrace the future and to honor our traditions. I think that's very important for any school moving into the 21st century.
Okay, that is a good line to end on. Could you have maybe ended it by putting their logo, maybe, or redoing like an establishing shot? Might have seemed a bit more natural to end it instead of like ending it and fading while he was still talking. But like 95% of this video is well done. It's just a couple of little things that are easy fixes and that you could do. So yeah, good job. Keep doing it. Very good.